Hi, everyone. I wanted to look at today's energy here. I don't know, maybe world energy, could be a beginning. Read. Sun is still in Taurus, Moon is in Aquarius today. But we got that major shift going on with Saturn around the 29th this month, going into Aries and joining up with Neptune. And that's a major celestial, well, not celestial, but zodiac change coming up in the Western system, not the Vedic. So just going to pick three cards to begin with. In terms of world events, there is things going on always, but particularly with Trump's tariffs and world governments, how everyone is shifting and changing relationships right now. I'm going to pick three cards. I guess I don't need the glasses. So, yep, energy is moving fast and forward. The Eight of Wands. Just picking three cards on the world right now. Things that are going on. Countries. So, this came up upside down. Ten of Cups. So it's not a horrible position for it. Ten of Cups is usually joy, happiness, fulfillment for everyone. But number 10 is a completion number, so you want to see that upside down, something is not as happy as it used to be, or celebrations. We just had some recent celebrations with the Pope's election, for instance. But what else is going on here that we can comment on? World relations. And the Chariot, things moving forward. So there's energy being put into new alliances. Energy moving forward despite the past types of familiarities, or not families, but you could say countries are kind of like, partners, not really family. Some are families. I don't know why that word comes up here. Okay, so just three cards on each. I'll do three cards, put these back in order. So the United States today, now that Trump has come back from his smoozing up to the Arabic countries and getting his big gift. Let's just pick five cards on the United States, how the country views Trump's gift. I'll pick five cards on this one, so I'm going to do like a past, present energy, the influence, the challenge, and the outcome. All right, so the first card is strength. So I guess this says hang in there, trying to gather strength. We'll see how this picture unfolds, but it also means too, if you see the maiden is trying to control the lion or open up the lion's mouth. The number 8 is a power. It's the symbol of infinity over her head. So you can see that there's something being said here about controlling one's power. And the line represents the ego. Let me bring this down. So the line being the ego there in this card. The higher self representing by the maiden. And the lion here, the ego. So Six of Cups is trying to grow good relations or meeting with old friends, trying to establish an environment of harmony. The six is a number of balance, harmony, stability, good times. This card pertains to the past. But it can also represent innocence. What is it? Make America Great Again. That's Trump's slogan. And here's a card of strength, happiness. And so I guess he made money on this deal. Some kind of relations. This card usually stands for the GOP or the wealthy in America, let's say, wherever they are. 10 of Pentacles is also the completion number. Things have reached the zenith. So how the U.S. views Trump's trip coming back. Well, here's a card of the thief. The challenge is he going to get away with it, whatever money's the outcome he made benefits to himself. Is he going to be put under control by Congress or the judiciary? Questions. And what's the outcome for the USA? Disappointments. Number 3 of Swords. Anguish, disappointments. So that's that. So there was some kind of deals made here and billionaires gain. Of course, all those lavish streets over there in Qatar and same old story. Okay. So what else do we want to look at? Saturn and Aries. It's coming up. Saturn and Aries. The last degrees of any planet in any sign, 29 degrees is the Antarctic degree. It's a very powerful emotional energy right now. Let's just look at that for today. We'll be there for the next couple of days, Aries, Saturn and Aries. So Saturn and Aries, what does it represent in general? In general, for us all, finishing up that Saturn represents karma, time, longevity, the innocence, the beginning, children, Six of Cups, emotional balance, Pisces, the good old days, Saturn in Pisces right now, moving into Aries. I can get a read on Aries, though. Let's see what it says. Well, we're still having this suffering going on. So, the end of a cycle of suffering. Saturn and Pisces moving into Saturn and Aries is the question. I'll make sure to clarify that. The Nine of Cups, abundance, cornucopia. Everybody gets to be fulfilled. It's a cup, so it's emotional fulfillment, satiation, the happy merchant. So everybody wants to have some kind of fulfillment here. All right, one more card. So, oh, there's a card of legacies, histories, families, the good old days, abundance. I have to do 5 cards here. What does this represent? Saturn ending Pisces, going into Aries. Some new relationships in the world. The Merchant. The world, the past, the children. What is it? Ending of childhood. Something about innocence, ending, suffering. But again, the Nine of Swords is the finishing up of a period of suffering. So maybe this bodes well. No, Saturn in Aries. I'm getting. Maybe we need to look at it in a different way. Will we benefit going forward? Saturn in Aries. Neptune and Aries, those two together. I think it was 130 years ago they were together in the sky. So these are greater karmic cycles. Should be an increase in spirituality or a new spirituality. That's what it means. So Saturn, Neptune, new spirituality. Maybe let's look at new spirituality for who? For the world, maybe? The world. Well, that ain't happening anytime soon because the world is still in conflict. 5 of Wands, competitive interests, a new spirituality for the world, going to the past. There could be some hopefulness with this moving forward. New business relations, competitions. Okay. What does that mean? We are one, right? A global peoples. New energy going into that very fast. These are all wands. These are all fire energy. New ideas about business, but things that are still in competition. Things are still being worked out. That competitive interest could have a creative aspect to it, angle to it, aspect. Okay, this new world spirituality. There's something more hopeful. Everybody wins. The rainbow family. What's that? The rainbow there. 10 of Cups. And if you can see it. It strikes me as inclusiveness, not exclusiveness. Is there a timing for this? Some kind of timing? It's going to be keeping things in balance, something that's being weighed. By whom? Who is this weighing the world events, business, corporations, karma? Saturn, Aries, with Neptune. Again, this disappointment card comes up. So things are not what they look like to be, it looks like to me here. But there is new energy going into things, but things are still being weighed. And this is a money card, the Two of Pentacles, budgeting, financing, disappointments. Maybe this is talking more about the tariffs because of the disappointment card here, the ending. On this, actually 6 cards. One more maybe. Is there a major arcana that sums it up? Well, people will move through this. Whatever's going on right now with the businesses and the tariffs and all that, countries coming together, falling apart, or forming new alliances. The world is looking different. We'll get through the struggles, is what this is saying. I think I'll leave it there. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Leave a comment. That helps me understand if you have kind of questions you would like. And on this Sunday, have a good day. Bye-bye.